All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makar Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makar. We give double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostle elders at Great Millstone, to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that stand and fight and pushing for the goal of salvation, one day at a time, man. 2020 is becoming a beautiful year for the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. The year of prophecy is coming to pass moment by moment, day by day, and it's beautiful to watch. This is just touching on the apostle, the apostle had made a video concerning Ice Cube going into the fact of we have the truth, and I was watching it. It was very edifying to see, that this man has known about the Israelites for a while, and I didn't know that. I didn't, I knew he was a part of different groups, but for him to know the truth, that's why I says now it's a little too late, man. Because this truth has been out moving and shaking. That's why the Lord said He didn't choose the wise of this world; He chose the poor but rich in faith. That's a prime example that the Lord didn't choose this celebrity to push forth His truth for the words of us being the Israelites. He chose men to go out there on the street corners and be the low on the totem pole, or not even say that, but low down, to be looked down on the planet Earth. All right, not to be marveled at. Okay, so to touch base on this video, and I seen it because you can see the look on Ice Cube's face. It's not looking to a shirt, and he talks about how he's feeling the stress while we floundering at the bottom. But you got to rest in these scriptures. That's where you find rest for your souls. But that's why it says, him that increaseth in wisdom, increaseth in sorrow. So Ice Cube is tasting that, man. The more you learn, that's why we rested in the scriptures, and we ran into the pavilion of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We didn't run into the false gods and the false. That's why we had rest, man. We found, even though we catch hell, we know that there's a what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's coming to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect first, and then transcend onto the all tribes, man. All right, all 12 tribes of Israel will be in the kingdom, perfect, in joy and peace and happiness, and the enemies under their foot, man.
Reading a lot of history.
See?
Trying to understand how systems.
He said he's reading a lot of history, right?
Not getting caught up in anybody.
Let's go back.
Reading a lot of history. Really going deep into this political space. Reading a lot of history.
That's the first. You can dive into history, but until you filter it through the scriptures, you're just gonna read a lot of books. That's all you're gonna do. You're just gonna read a lot of books. That's why we always tie our history back to the scriptures. If we read on Alexander, we read on Vespasian, Titus, Domitian, we read on the Caesars, we read on different type of warlords in that time, Alexander's generals. Okay, those are the things that we need to filter through the scriptures to prove them to be so, man. All right, so let me read this. It's Ecclesiastes 12:12. It says, "And further, by these, my son, be admonished. Of making many books, there is no end. See? And much study is weariness of the flesh." So you can see it on Ice Cube's face,
Trying to understand how systems work.
It's weariness. It's weariness. It can be very wearisome. The Lord, this truth it's light, but at the same time you got to bear it, man. It is a burden. It's a burden that the Lord said it's light to take on. Once you understand it, it's easy. Then you can dive into it and understand why we're in the position we're at now. This is our stepping stone of being gods and being rulers on the planet Earth, man. Right along with Yahushai. Yahushua was the first of us. He went through pain and hardship to deliver us out of the curses that came with the law, man. So now he brought us back to the Father, and now we've been reconciled back to the Father. Now we're going through our dregs of the cup, as he told us that we would drink. And then once we're done, because Yahushua said that, we shall surely drink of that cup. So we drank of that cup, and then now we're drinking the dregs. Now it's time for when Yahushua is glorified his elect will be glorified, and then all Israel will be glorified, man. So it works out. We just have to wait, man, and be patient. That's why I said, and the brothers is spiritual because the brothers are doing the sit down. When he comes on the earth, shall he find faith? So that's a vibration that's out, man. The Lord wants to find faith. It's not being, oh, you gotta, we walk following the laws 100%. No, belief, man. You had the Sadducees and Pharisees that followed the law to the T at the time, but they didn't believe in Yahushua. So, and the Yahushua told them that they're going to die in their sins because you cannot walk this law perfectly, man. The law is a schoolmaster to bring us to Yahushua. Then once we're brought to Yahushua, we accept Yahushua. He's the mediator. Then our sins are covered under his blood, man. But if you don't accept Yahushua as being the Father, the Son of the Father, and know that he was the one to take away the sins of Israel. That's why what John said when he seen Yahushua coming, man, he said, "Behold, the Lamb that taketh away the sins of Israel." All right, let me pull that up real quick, so I don't want to, just paraphrase it. That deserves to be Salakia. Hold on. All right, plug this on. Hold on, I can. Here we go. This is the book of John 1:29. And it says, and they were cousins. It says, the next day John seeth Yahushua coming unto him and said, Behold, the Lamb of Yahweh, which taketh away the sin of the world. What world is that? All right. That's cosmos. That's speaking about the consolation of Israel. It's not talking about because what was sin? Sin is a transgression of law. Who was originally given the law? The Israelites. So the other people took the law. They weren't given the law. It don't matter if you steal a car. If the person comes and takes that car, that car does not belong to you. So you can't say that your car, no matter how much additions and accessories you added to it, it's not belonging to you. These nations took the law upon themselves and are trying to act like us. But no, the Lord gave us the law. So we're the ones that are under that covenant, and we're the ones under the punishment of that law. The Lord judges these nations according to the law, but he gave the Israelites through Moses, all right, in the wilderness, he gave them the law. We entered into a contract by blood, man. And we entered into that contract with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We said, you will be our power and we will be your people. So once we entered into that contract, we were bound by that law. So we're the same ones that's bound by the law. So that's why it says the sin, which is the transgression of the law, needed to be taken away by Yahushua's sacrifice, man. So once that happened, then we were brought back to the Father, and we were reconciled, man, because we were the ones that needed that reconciliation, the payment to take us out of that law, because we're the ones that was giving it, man. So how do you bring other nations in that? You can't go and sign a contract for a lease, and all of a sudden somebody comes and lives with you for so long and moves into your crib, and you step out. The landlord, doesn't matter who's there, he is going to talk to the person he signed the lease with. You can say, oh yeah, I'm here now, my furniture's here, my TV's here, my bathrobe's here, it don't matter. He's looking for the person he signed the contract with. The same thing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to deal with the people that he signed a contract with, man. That's it. Let me get this verse real quick. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 1:18. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 18. It says, for as much wisdom is much grief. It says, for much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. And that's what you see on Ice Cube, because he's learned about, he posts different things about Israelites and different, little Instagram things, and, he's researching, which, hey, that's all beautiful. But direct your energy into the scriptures and who you are in the scriptures. That's what you need to direct your energy. The Bible is the only book that deals with prophecies and things that would happen even beyond these times, thousands of years in the future, man. That's why it tells you in Obadiah, after 1,000 years, that we're gonna kindle in Esau, man. That's a future prophecy that ain't even took place yet. It's not gonna take place for a time to come, man. So this Bible is the one thing that you can search and find rest, man. So like it says, come and rest with us, Q. But like I said, hey, the Lord, that's it. The Lord have mercy on him. But it's not for everybody. This thing is for the elect. That's how it says not many wise, noble have been chosen. Because Ice Cube is an icon to the so-called Negro in America, man. NWO, all these things. You know, he's so-called he's an icon. He's a icon to the so-called Jake here, man. This is 2 Thessalonians 1:7. It says, and you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels in a flaming fiery vengeance on them, in flaming fiery vengeance on them that know not Yahweh. That's why, man, he's coming. And that obey not the gospel. What's that? The good news. This. And how's the gospel being pushed? Through the men on the four corners of the planet Earth. First and foremost, that started out with the Elder Abba Bivens on down to the apostles and elders we have today. It says everlasting. It says that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and the glory of his power. And that's when he comes in the chariots, man. He's gonna come in the fathership, the Abba-ship, man. That's gonna be it's gonna be something to behold, man. All right, and that's what we have on our side. Esau has nothing to compare to that. No weapon that is formed shall prosper against Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, because he formed it. You can't box the legend, man. You know, you can't touch the untouchable. You can't phase the you know, like you remember Ali used to say, yeah, I murder a stone. I injured a rock. I'm so sick I make like that. The Lord is bad, man. The Lord is bad, man. That's the power we serve, man. And Esau's getting ready to witness that. Just like he did Pharaoh, the same way he's going to do Pharaoh today, man. He's going to show his power, man. You know? This is Isaiah 40 in verse 31. It says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. That's why we broken down, Q. We hurt. We through. We got to pay our bills too, man. We got to get up and go to work. We got to worry about the same police you do, but we got to worry about it more. We don't have clout behind us as being a black icon and living in nice neighborhoods, and you get that luxury. You sorrowful now, and you living in decadence, man. Imagine if you was one of us, man, out here pushing this truth and living in you know what I'm saying, in the elements to say. Not saying we out in the streets, but I'm saying we out here, man. We working. We got to catch hell. We going through the curses, and that we holding ourselves. We try to watch our diet. We don't eat the BS, the abominations. On top of being broke, you know, eating healthy is expensive to eat. Not really, because you can just eat a lot of produce. But when you think about that, the GMOs, you're not really getting the nutrients you need, so you got to supplement it with herbs. And that gets costly, man, because Esau knows that everything is went to the herbs, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. You know, I think I'll end it there. So, with that, I'm going to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. And double honors to the apostle elders and to you hopeful men out there. Keep fighting, keep pushing, keep faith. We almost at the end of this thing. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is coming to get us, man. Shalom.